Hey everybody, Mr. Regan here. And if you're watching this video, you're looking at how you're going to be completing your uh, pod motion comic. And to do that, we have a lot going on here in task 11. So let's go ahead and break down how we're going to be creating our comic strip or our model of what's going on with our pod in space and how we're going to be explaining and describing the motion of our pod and how it's changing its motion. So if you look at our task number 11 here, you'll see on the left side we have our comic strip directions, and on the right side we have our pod material wall. In the middle, we have three columns: the before loss connection, during loss connection, and after loss connection. And then on the bottom, we have some descriptions about what's happening before they lost the signal, when they lost the signal, and after they lost the signal. So you have two important jobs. The first one is to model what happened to the pod before the ground team lost connection, as it lost connection, and after it lost connection. To do that, you have some materials here on the wall that you can drag and drop in different ways. You have our space pod, you have some arrows to show different motion in different colors, you have our space station. Now, you are not limited to these items. You can use other pictures that you find on Google or other things like that, but these are just some things that you can use. So your job is to show what's happening to the pod's motion before they lost connection, when they lost connection, and after they lost connection, using the arrows to help explain those changes in motion. And you can move the arrows however you want. You can make them bigger, you can make them smaller, okay? You can move them around, whatever you want, okay? Once you've shown how the motion of the pod changed before, during, and after they lost connection, you then need to explain what's going on. Explain what's going on with the pod before, during, and after, and explain that motion as it's changing before, during, and after we lost connection. So that's how we use our materials from the pod material wall to show how its motion is changing before, during, and after. That's how we go about explaining here at the different points how the motion changed as well. Go ahead and fill out your survey. If you have questions, reach out. Otherwise,